Installing the Brondell Capella reverse osmosis water filtration system is simple. Follow these steps to install and use your water filter. Before installation, please watch our Quick Connects tutorial found on Brondell.com, as all of our water filtering systems use these types of plumbing connections. You will also need an existing hole at least 1 inch in diameter in the sink or countertop to install the supplied filtered water faucet. If drilling a new hole in your sink or countertop is required for installation, please consult a professional. To install the provided faucet, insert the top spout into the faucet's main body and screw the top cap clockwise until secure. Connect the 1/4 inch orange brine input tubing and then connect the 3/8 inch black drain tubing. You will need to apply enough pressure to ensure that both tubes are fully inserted over the barb until they can't go further. Insert the faucet's 3 tubes through the escutcheon and bring the escutcheon all the way up to the main body. Feed all 3 tubes through the hole to the cabinet below. Install the plastic spacer as shown through the blue tube. Slide the small metal split washer, locking nut through the blue tube and metal shaft. Slide the large metal split washer around the tubes against the metal shaft and tighten until firmly in place. To supply water to the Capella system, turn off the cold water supply under the sink at the wall. Turn on the sink's cold water faucet to drain the residual water from the water lines. Disconnect the metal cold water supply line from the shutoff valve. Ensure the rubber washer is inserted into the provided T-valve and connect it to the cold water supply valve using the provided adapters if necessary. Reconnect the faucet water supply hose to the top of the T-valve. As the Capella reverse osmosis system creates wastewater, you will be required to have a drain line connection. This can be a pre-existing 1/4 inch quick connection, or this can be drilled into the drain pipe. The following steps display how to drill into the drain pipe. If unsure about this process, please seek professional help and always wear safety protection, including safety goggles. Locate a suitable area on the sink drain pipe to install the provided drain clamp. Use a 1/4 inch drill bit and carefully drill a pilot hole in the drain pipe. Use a 3/8 inch drill bit to enlarge the hole. Find the half of the drain clamp with the hole in its center. Take the foam gasket piece included with the hardware pack and remove the adhesive backing. Align the foam gasket hole to the hole on the drain clamp and stick the adhesive to the inner wall of the drain clamp half. Insert a straight, thin item into the front of the saddle, and then insert the end of the guide into the hole drilled in the drain pipe. With the clamp lined up with the hole, screw on the back of the clamp and tighten with a screwdriver. Remove the guide. Take the end of the black drain tube from the faucet and insert it into the quick connector on the drain clamp and push firmly in place. Using a pencil, mark where the filter head connection assembly will be mounted to the side wall of the cabinet at least 14 inches from the cabinet floor. Insert the 2 mounting screws through the holes in the assembly frame and screw into the cabinet sidewall. Match the same color label on each filter to the color label on the filter head connection. To insert the filters, line up the arrow on the filter head with the arrow on the filter. Push the top of the filter into the housing and turn to the right until the filter will not turn anymore. Apply Teflon tape around the threaded outlet on top of the water storage tank. Screw the tank ball valve tightly to the top of the tank. Place the tank on the stand with the valve upright and position it underneath the sink next to the system assembly. Measure the distance from your T-valve to where you have installed the filter head assembly and cut the white water supply tubing. Insert one end of the tubing firmly into the quick connect fitting on the open side of the T-valve. Be sure to push in all the way and ensure the tubing is not bent. Connect the opposite end of the white water supply tubing into the 90-degree Quick Connect elbow labeled Inlet. Connect the open end of the blue tubing from the faucet to the filter head connector assembly outlet by inserting the tube into the Quick Connect on the right side. Be sure to push in all the way. Take the opposite end of the 1/4-inch orange brine input tube from the faucet and firmly insert it into the Quick Connect on the flow restrictor. Measure out the white water supply tubing and carefully cut a piece for connecting the tank. Locate the shutoff valve assembly. Insert one end of the tubing firmly into the Quick Connect on the assembly. Unscrew the side cap from the tank ball valve and slide the opposite end of the white tube through the cap. Firmly insert the tube into the tank ball valve. Slide the cap over the valve and securely tighten into place. Position the blue valve in the off position facing left. Open the T-valve. Turn on the cold water supply valve at the wall. The cold water supply will then begin to supply water to the Capella tank. Check for any signs of leaking throughout the system. If no leaks are found, wait 5 minutes and check one more time. If there is still no leaking, then continue to the next step to flush the system. Turn on the blue tank shutoff valve so that it is lined up in the same direction of the tank tubing. Turn the provided faucet on all the way for 10 minutes to purge all the air out of the system. It is normal for some water to flow out of the faucet during this first purge. After the initial 10-minute purge, turn the provided faucet off and let the system run for 90 minutes to allow the water tank to fill for the first time. The system may take less or more time to fill the tank depending on the incoming water pressure and temperature. When the tank is full, turn the faucet on all the way once more for 10 minutes or until the tank empties to flush the filters and the water tank. Turn the faucet off. Flush the system 2 more times, total 3 flushes. After the last flush, allow the tank to refill, and then filtered water will be ready to drink. Congratulations! Your Brondell Capella Reverse Osmosis water filtration system is installed. Please contact customer support for any additional questions.